This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get ready to the news. All right, so we're talking about Tracy T. What made him want to come back after 10 years? Maybe even more than that, 11 years. Remember that song he had with where he signed to Maybach Music Group? Remember that? What was it? Started up with 16. What was it? Tracy T. I think Meek got on that song too. What was it? Tracy T used to mess with Meek heavy too. 16. It was like, started with 16. Now I got 100 keys.
Gave it to my mom.
Gave it to my mom. This song was, it was big for a few weeks. Never broke 1 million streams. Not to shade Tracy T in any way. And then he disappeared. You didn't hear from Tracy T anymore. He did release some songs. I think he released an album last year. But to be honest, he just keeps releasing music and nobody cares. I wonder what keeps him going in the game. I wonder what keeps Tracy T from going. Because, and some of you could say, oh, Jordan, you're being a hater. Yes, so what? Listen, I'm just curious, okay? Because I would have stopped at this point. When you're getting, you put an album out years later, it still only has 13,000 streams, and it's been doing that for 10 years. Might be time to stop, He has songs with Honcho on it. He still gets big features. I don't know what's making him keep going, man. Oh, him, I would do something else. So XQC, Felix, and Kai Cenat are going back and forth with each other. Felix is talking about, the new cheat code is having celebrities on the stream when he knows Kai does a lot of streams without celebrity streamers. I mean, come on. His whole thing isn't based on celebrity streamers. It's just that he started it. He says Aiden coined that, that. But, I don't know why XQC's bringing that up. Then XQC starts turning into a money thing, and then he starts saying, I have more money in a USB drive than the whole AMP team. And it's just like, dude, it always turns into stuff like that. And it's like, it's not even about that. XQC has his fans that like what he does, and then Kai has his fans and like what he does. It's just, to be honest with you, to me, Kai's a little bit more interesting. A lot more interesting. XQC is for OG streamers to me. Just like people that it's just not really super entertaining stuff. It's more like just gaming and stuff like that. I don't even really check out. I can't even really judge his stream too much, but I know he doesn't do the kind of stuff Kai does. Kai's kind of funny. Kai's hilarious, bro. He's a really entertaining person. Anyways, Drake UMG court hearing has been moved to January 13th. Now, we had the back and forth here, right? With, Spotify responding and then Drake's team responding again. They said, the predicate of the entire request discovery from Spotify is false. The company's lawyers, right, Spotify and UMG, have never had such an arrangement. Beyond denying the allegations, the filing reportedly Drake of going to court in the first place, calling claims of conspiracy far-fetched and speculative, and questioning why Spotify is even involved with the feud between Drake, Kendrick, and UMG. Well, it's because you guys streamed everything and you looked the other way, but technically, Drake can only blame UMG because they would have had the bots on the songs, and Spotify might have looked the other way because they rely on UMG's catalog, right? Let's be honest. I don't know. This will get settled very fast. This could turn into quite a messy situation. I mean, Drake is such a big artist. He's bringing a lot of attention to this. These kind of inconsistencies. They don't want that. Then we got Jeezy, scared of Jeannie Mai. I would be scared of her too. And Anybody who's thinking of getting into a relationship with Jeannie Mai after this, think again, okay? This girl's ruined 2 lives, so maybe more than that, but she's had 2 divorces now. One, she vilifies anybody she has a divorce. She's not to blame. She's the one who's had 2 divorces. Jeezy's had 1 divorce, right? Probably many failed relationships, like we all have, right? But Jeannie Mai is like, she always cries victim. She can't admit to where she was wrong. What did you do to make this relationship not work? And she's painting such a bad picture of him and accusing him of such things that he doesn't want her in his house. He doesn't trust her. Trust is gone, baby. She shouldn't have, she should have handled things differently and tried to resolve things. I don't know. If I was Jeezy, I'd be scared, though. Dame Dash says white media's turned on Jay-Z. I don't know. I can't agree with that yet. Just them entertaining these cases on the news, I guess so. But I don't think people like... Rock Nation uses a lot of bullying tactics to cease and desist and with their artists and stuff like that. And I think some media is sick of that and want to take Jay-Z down a notch. This isn't the case to do that with. There's a lot of inconsistencies with the people accusing Jay-Z and Diddy. Well, there's very few accusing both Jay-Z and Diddy, but the ones that are, it's like they can't remember this, they can't remember that, and this. And why didn't you ever file a criminal case? Why now? Why not before? Why not 10 years ago? Why not 15 years ago? Why 24 years later? It makes no sense. It's obviously a money grab. And honestly, there should be more... You shouldn't just be... Like, remember when they took Bill Cosby down for things that happened like 40 years ago, 30 years ago? I mean, that stuff's crazy, man. If it really was a crime, do it at the time or within 10 years, Don't wait 30 years, Drake could remove all of his songs from Spotify if he had the ownership. That would be interesting. That would be a ballsy move, man, to be honest. Anyways, then we got Chloe Bailey. They've seen her with Burna Boy. Supposedly they're in a relationship, right? She went to his country and everything. Well, then now Gunna's in her country, and Gunna used to date Chloe Bailey. And he's hanging out with Burna Boy. Yeah, it's weird. You can't explain this. They're making music together. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's just weird. The music business is weird. So many people smash each other's girls and stuff, and it's like, it's all good. It doesn't matter. That is a weird situation. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.